And we're
We're
back.
back. Welcome back to the show, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. A podcast for empathy and imagination here. Of course, we experienced a minor technical difficulty.
Of course we did.
It's a pretty standard issue here on the show. You know, we're just so grateful that Switcher exists. You know,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm really grateful that it does exist, but
Should get them as a sponsor.
yeah, it sure as heck breaks down a lot.
Yes. We are proud testers of Switcher.
Yeah, we sort of pay to test it.
Yeah,
which
we
is-
pay to test it. It's a little weird, but
But I'm really look. I mean, it basically sort of
when it
works.
works, it works.
Basically,
you know?
sort of works.
In terms of ease of use, it's pretty great.
Yeah,
So,
very user friendly. Thanks Switcher for existing. Maybe it's not Switcher's fault. Maybe just our internet.
could just be the internet. I think
Yeah.
it might just be our crappy
Well, I don't,
internet. We
I
have.
don't,
I
don't
mean,
know about just, but
yeah.
you know,
I mean, we do have like a 50-foot Ethernet cable hooked up to a hub with a going into a wireless router on a rafter, and
Connected to
all
s-
kinds of wires and shit.
4
Looking at
iPhones.
it right now.
4 iPhones, one of which has been crashed. Here,
4
Here,
iPhones.
check it out. Look at this.
There's
yeah.
like 6 devices on
So
this
you got
network.
That one. You got that one. You got that one back there. You got this one here.
And then so there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things connected to this Wi-Fi network, gradient Wi-Fi.
That's not that many.
Which is piggybacking on the network in the house. So it's kind of a wonder that it works at all.
It is kind of a wonder that it works so here. Check this out.
What do we got? We got a comment from a fan. Audio is shaky.
Audio is shaky.
The volume is better on my phone than TV.
Let's turn it up a little.
I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit. And we're going to turn up the volume and start whispering.
Okay, volume is higher, louder. Is that up? This should be louder. That should be
Oh.
louder.
Hello.
Should this
Coming into your head.
go
filling
is
your
this louder? Does that
ear
help? I
hole.
don't know. I like this. This is fun one. Here, you check that out. You hold that for a second. That's fun.
Filling your ear holes with pleasant voices. It's pretty neat. All right, I think that, there's a lot to go into detail on the new space age, but that covers a lot of it.
Yeah, let's
So-
wrap up what we think about the new space age, and then I've got some sounds.
I thought it sounds good too.
That's awesome. Well, we're about to rock out. So the new space age.
The new space age, I'm excited to be a part of it.
Are you going to go to space?
I would go to space, depending on, if I was like 80, and it was kind of like, time's up, and I could go to space, I would do it.
And see, by the time you're 80, the medical technology will be. So you're 80 will be
80
like
will be like
50.
30, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I
You'll
would
still
go
be
to
playing
space.
soccer. Yeah.
If I didn't have, it depends, I guess. Depends on what the family situation's like. If I had tons of kids and I could only take myself, that would be weird. But I think it would be, I would do it. I would go into space. I could come back.
Yeah.
If I could come back to Earth. Could I go live on Mars for 10 years or something? Come
Yeah.
back.
Even just 2.
To
Maybe just like 3 months. See, if it was like 3 months.
But it takes 3 months to get there.
Well, they're saying in the future it might be even faster.
Yeah. But imagine there's this sci-fi concept of a generation ship, which is to say, let's say you're going like, your trip's going to take 250 years, right? So you get on the ship, and you're not going to get to the destination. Your great grandkids.
God,
will.
that's so weird.
Isn't that
that's
weird?
so weird.
So you have like these like spaceship cities. Generation ships. The original passengers won't see the destination. And but the grandkids won't know what Earth is.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird.
So I mean, then what are you even doing at that point?
I
don't think it's a good idea.
I think you're better off just having cryo sleep and putting everyone to sleep between the years.
Cryo sleep, if that could work, would be good. Or let's just figure out how to go faster.
Yeah, faster than the speed of light. Wormholes.
Let's fold space.
Fold space.
That's the new space age.
No,
We're gonna
new space
fold
age.
space.
Yeah.
I want to go in space. I think by the time you and I are old men or women, depending on what we choose, I think that we could be paying for a space travel flight, and it wouldn't totally break the bank. I think that's possible in our life.
Like an international flight.
Yeah.
Is now a couple grand.
Yeah, like basically like, oh, Black Order warriors are going to go to the moon, or they're just going to go to outer orbit for 4 days or something. Spend some time in zero G, eating weird stuff, moving in weird directions.
Space tourism. It's going to be a thing. There's not going to be the Mile High Club. There's going to be the
15 mile.
yeah 20,000. 20,000. Is it 20,000? No.
Well, I think you're in space at like 80,000 feet.
Is that what it is?
Something like that. Maybe not.
The SR-71 could go that spaceship. I mean, that aircraft.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, crazy. So that's the new space age.
Yeah, cool.
Leave some comments. Let us know what you think of the new space age. What's in store for us? Would you go to space? What are the challenges?
What didn't we say about the new space age?
Volume is low and staticky. I'm getting feedback.
Well, that's impossible.
Sounds clear to me.
I mean, this is.
Oh yeah,
the
charger.
Maybe that's better.
But it's
low and staticky.
It should be hearing what you and I are hearing.
What is that better now? I mean, it's not real time, so we're just.
Yeah. Do you turn it way down?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I turned it a little bit. So like that's a little bit down from all the way up.
Oh. Well, you can always listen to the audio on iTunes.
Yeah.
Or empathyimagination.com.
Yeah. Totally.
So that's the new space age.
Yeah. So, is it? Should we start with some sounds good today?
Yeah. Why don't you hit me with your sounds good?
Well, I actually have two.
Why don't you do one? I'll do one. You can do one.
Let's do that. So maybe we'll hear a word from Final Corp as well.
Final Corp is our current sponsor. They've been sponsoring us for 64 episodes. And they are an intergalactic conglomerate syndicate corporation who produces primarily mayonnaise-based products, mayonnaise-based technologies. They're launching a new cryptocurrency, Mayo Coin. It's going to be on the blockchain, and that's going to be cryptocurrency specifically for purchasing mayonnaise. Final Corp, it'll be fine. Help us slide mayonnaise onto food. That is one of their primary objectives.
We are required to say, help us slide mayonnaise on food.
Yeah. So if you could, help us slide mayonnaise onto food, do your part.
You know, they have a new product. They have broken bone mayonnaise. Have you heard about this?
Broken bone mayonnaise. That sounds good.
If you break a bone, there's now a mayonnaise you can rub over the affected area, and it will heal your bone.
Wow.
So, broken bone mayonnaise.
Just innovations non-stop over there.
Yeah.
Final Corp, wherever they're located.
Final Corp. It'll be fine.
Final Corp. Jeez. They have offices everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Final Corp. Yeah, why don't you hit me with a sound good?
How do I see the other view?
The battle
Batteries are low.
Charger connected, charger connected.
Use technology to spread around. Use technology to spread around.
Nice bass solo.
Charger connected, charger connected.
Charger connected. Charger connected. Use technology spread amazing things around. Use technology to spread things around. The batteries are low. My batteries are low. My batteries are low.
Ooh, I think we have a knock at the door. That's interesting. Oh, you got it? Cool. So, hey. What? Oh my gosh. Rebecca, look what you did. Oh my gosh. Wow, come here. Come say hi. Okay, we'll just say hi on this microphone. Turn it down.
Hi into this microphone.
Look what you did. You're so sweet.
Banana smoothies were just delivered.
Without there wasn't. See, this is how you know somebody really loves you.
Cheers. Thank you, Rebecca.
Mm-hmm, you're welcome.
There wasn't even any asking.
Man, that's good. Cool.
Yes. What a fun Saturday thing.
Nice.
Wow. Shout out to Rebecca. Holy cow. She's my favorite.
You guys should, you guys dating? You should start dating.
Yeah.
That song
I'm gonna
end?
ask her out, I think. Yeah, that's the whole song. So that song's called Charger Connected.
Cool.
The band who made that song is called It's Kinda Good. And that song was made on a camping trip using only an iPhone and headphone, earbuds. So that's the first part of my Sounds Good today.
Cool. Like it.
So I guess we're going to keep the Sounds Good train rolling.
Yeah, let's keep it rolling. Let's see. Let me just call this up real quick.
Holy shit, this is good.
Yeah, this is a good podcast.
Fuck you.
All right, let's try this. Sounds good.
Ooh.
Let's replay those happy days. Let's replay those happy days. And I'm the Fonz, I called it first. Now I can play it cool again. Let's replay those happy days. Now I can play it cool again. Oh, what fun to play it cool again. Now at long last I can play it cool again. And win.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Wow.
Cool. You got
What-
sounds good for me.
I do. What was that? Tell. What was that?
That was an old band I was in. Sunset is a Battle. That was from one of our old records. That was a little ditty I wrote, a little short, 1.5 2-minute song.
Yeah, that's short.
Called Happy Days.
Huh.
So
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks. What do you got for me?
Well,
It's a medal.
it's gonna get a little esoteric over here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's like. Okay, what
That's
do you
pretty cool.
What do you when you hear that? What do you see?
I see like iron booted orcs marching through dark woods. Flames.
Yeah, totally. That's a good
Flames.
image. I like that. There you go.
What is that?
That that is a jam by the guest speakers,
Okay.
and it is titled Virginia.
Virginia. How do you feel about that?
Well, it definitely has something to it. It's probably a little too long. I would I would change the guitar at some points in there. I would just do like different keys and stuff maybe.
What about the strumming pattern?
Yeah, definitely. I
Maybe
would
like
change.
a da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I would do
da-da-da-da.
that. But some of that's driving about it, right? It kind of has like that driving element to it.
Yeah.
So some of that's good. Some of the driving is good. But yeah, I would change up the strumming pattern to like I would have breaks like you know, kind of stuff like that.
Breaks.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, if you have breaks, then you can kind of have multiple feelings in the same thing, and you can kind of build up to a story.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you ever tried having breaks when you riff.
Interesting.
Yeah, but then you can sort of change the mood.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah, so that's
I
like it's almost like
participated in
ear violation. It's like it's so repetitive that it is sort of like a punishment. So like if you're like if your kid does something you don't want him to do, you're like, do you want to have to hear Virginia? No. It's
Yeah.
funny because it's very much like electronic music. It's very much like psytrance. Because I mean, there's it just.
Yeah.
You know, even that's like exaggerating. And sometimes it's like. And it does that for hours and hours and hours if you go to the right psytrance festival.
Yeah.
In fact, sometimes it never stops the whole time you're there.
That sounds like Burning Man.
Yeah.
I guess it does stop though.
It does stop, but if you
For
go
a
to
few hours.
if you, there's a psytrance festival I've been to that it did stop. You couldn't escape it.
He couldn't escape it.
Yeah, it was for like 45 hours or something like that.
Wow.
It,
Just
like,
constant?
Psytrance at crazy volumes. Yeah.
What the hell? Was that fun?
No. It was.
Yeah.
It was. There were fun parts about it because sometimes you forget. Because it's on so much, you basically are, say you're engaged in psychedelia, then it's sort of like it paints a picture of the story of your experience. And everyone's having it together. So it's very unifying. Because everyone's like, yeah, the beat. Yeah, you look at each other. You're walking like from the bathroom to the fire spinning area, and you're like, yeah, me too. Just for 45 hours.
Man, I don't know. That's like
Yeah,
seems a bit much.
it is too much.
Yeah.
And usually they have at this place they usually have a space you can get away. Like there's a creek you can escape the sound, you know. But this just setup didn't have that.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd be down with that. All right, here's another sounds good.
Cool.
This is the same band. It's an oldie.
Beware, Mr. Peter Guest. He's just a traveler.
song called Peter Guest.
Wow, that had there was some interesting lyrics in there.
Yeah.
That was cool. Sometimes they would like speed up like a rapper to squeeze in a longer sentence.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, whoa.
It's about a interstellar traveler named Peter Guest.
Isn't there an actor with that name?
He's a salesman.
Oh, Interstellar Salesman?
named Peter Guest. There's some actors. Christopher Guest. He's an actor. You got anything else? I think that might be our show today,
I think
people.
that might be our show. I'm trying to think. Well, I guess I want to shout out to all the stand-up comedy I've been seeing lately and appreciating. And it's like, I have to admit, I go like, well, could I do that?
Stand-up comedy?
Yeah. I see it, I go, gosh, that looks like so much fun. And sometimes if I'm storytelling at a party, people are laughing and listening. That
yeah.
does happen. So
Does
I'm like, well,
happen.
could I transfer that over to the stage? It's like, well, the podcast is a little bit like,
Yeah.
you know, it's a little
Start here.
bit. Yeah.
That would be cool.
And I'm like, so I've been starting to write a few things down.
Oh. All right.
I'm not going to share them today. I'm just
Little
letting, I'm
jokes?
just
Okay,
like
nice.
things to riff off of. Like, okay, I'll tell you one.
Okay.
If you get
things to riff off of.
Yeah.
I like that.
If you if you get a tiny house, what you're really saying is, I don't want anyone to come over.
Okay. Yeah. I want everyone to smell my poop.
Yeah.
Farts.
Like the
I want everyone to hear me pooping and smell my farts.
and have nowhere to sit down, and you have to duck,
Yeah.
and you can't
I
you can't bring anything with you. There's nowhere to put it.
I like standing and laying down.
Yeah, those are my options.
I want to give me a tiny house.
Yeah. So
Cool.
like that's and I'm writing down a few ideas.
I feel like it's easy to vamp on ideas.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier for me to vamp on ideas than, have a joke. set
Yeah.
up.
So
Like,
that's
"Oh,
why
I
I'm
can't
like,
take my wife anywhere. She keeps coming back. Stuff like that. It's easier to just sort of have something to improvise on.
yeah, if you have a topic like, say something semi-funny, like, if you get a tiny house, you're really saying, I don't want anyone to come over.
Right. Cool.
And then you vamp. So yeah, that feels fun. We'll see. I don't know.
All right.
I think that's our show.
I think that's our show.
Yeah, man. Let's. I was thinking, it'd be cool if we could, maybe next time, we'll do a live outro musically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a little outro right now.
Okay. See what you got. What's happening?
Let's see the switcher.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. I guess we'll see you next week. Huh? What do you think about that? Oh, I see. Okay. One moment, please.
Standing by. It was kind of fun having the live audience the other day.
Evan and Ben?
Yeah. I was thinking it might be cool if we had a live audience another time too.
That would be cool. We've had a few times had a live audience. 2 or 3 times.
It's fun.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go out with this.